بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. Welcome my dear students, secondary year students of Riyadh al-Salihin. I'm Kamal Ahmed and this is the start of Unit 2. We're going to have a listening and then we're going to ask and answer a couple of questions. So are you ready with your students' books? Okay, open the students' books to page 20 and make sure you have got your pen. Okay, let's get started. Okay, what can you see in this page? Right, this seems to be the court, yeah, and this is indicative of the title or the content of the page. Crime doesn't pay. Okay, we're going to listen to a recording and then I'm going to ask you a couple of questions.
Unit 2. Crime doesn't pay. Pages 20 and 21. 1. Listen and discuss.
British burglar says sorry with flowers.
Killer sentenced to die for second time.
Credit card thief signs own name.
The impatient inmate.
Paperboy steals truck to speed up deliveries.
Criminals with big plans, small car.
Grayson, California, USA. An inmate who was just a day away from being released from jail fled from the county prison on Thursday, according to the Grayson Sheriff's Department. When Bob Newton, 32, saw a gate that had been open for a truck, he couldn't resist the opportunity to escape. Deputy Roijendar Singh saw Newton run through the gate and disappear into a cornfield. Newton is being pursued by a canine unit, a helicopter, deputies, and the California Highway Patrol. Newton had been serving a 5-day sentence for a misdemeanor reckless driving charge. When caught, Newton could now face up to a year in state prison.
All right, question 1. What was the name of the first hero? The first hero of this crime, the criminal. Exactly, Bob Newton. Now, what was wrong with Bob Newton? What led him to prison? You are right there, a misdemeanor. Just a violation of the traffic law. Yeah, right, that's okay. And he was sentenced to 5-day prison. Okay. Now, that man was a day away from being released, but he committed a very foolish act. What was that? Wonderful. He fled. Indeed, Bob Newton fled. He seized the opportunity and made his way out of prison. But the man was caught and he's expected to spend 5 years in prison. So you can imagine how impatient the man was. All right, let's listen now to another recording and still I'm going to ask you some questions.
Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Malaysian police reported on Tuesday that 2 armed robbers stole a car, then hijacked a security van with $1.3 million inside. However, the robbers encountered a problem when they tried to transfer the money to their getaway car. The car the robbers had stolen was a compact car. It was so small that it could not carry all of the cash, and the robbers were forced to abandon more than half of it.
Rosario, Argentina.
Okay. Now, gentlemen, tell me, what did two armed robbers do? They did two things. What were they? They stole a compact car and they hijacked a security van. Okay. How much money did they steal? Wonderful. $1.3 million. And what was their problem? What was foolish about their act? Their getaway car, the stolen car they stole at the beginning, wasn't big enough to carry all the cash. So they were forced to abandon more than half of the money they stole. Okay, right. Very nice. So this is another foolish crime. Okay, are you ready for the third recording? Right, pay me attentive ears.
More than half of it.
Rosario, Argentina. Argentine police didn't have much of a challenge finding a man accused of using a stolen credit card. The man used the credit card, then signed his own name to the receipts. The credit card was reported stolen from an unlocked apartment last month. According to the police, Alfredo Ramirez, 21, had used the credit card to buy a cappuccino at a coffee house and to buy milk and cereal at a grocery store. The next time he tried to use the stolen card, it was declined and seized. Ramirez has been charged with 3 counts of unauthorized use of a credit card.
Okay. What was Rosario? Okay. What was that guy Alfredo Ramirez rather's crime? What did he do? Yeah, he used the stolen credit card 3 times. And what did he buy? He bought cereal. He bought milk, cappuccino. So he only bought small things. And what was his most foolish deed? Yeah, the most foolish deed of his own was he used to sign his name on the receipts. Okay, he signed his own name as if he was inviting the police to catch him. Right. Well, so out of these stories, we can say that all crimes are not complete. They are incomplete. Yeah, it is in order for the police to find the evidence and investigate and rights return back to their, to those of the rights. Now, gentlemen, have a look at this exercise about vocabulary. Match the words with their meanings. What do we mean by the word decline, unauthorized, to abandon, inmate, misdemeanor, hijack? Are you familiar with the words? Think of the meanings on the right and try to match the words to their correspondence. Okay. And then considering exercise B, there are true and false statements here. Decide upon them. Alright. The answers will be like this. Decline means to refuse. Yes. And unauthorized goes with letter A, without permission, and so on. Alright. Inmate is a prisoner. Misdemeanor is a minor crime, a small crime. Hijack means to have control upon a moving vehicle by force. Okay. Out of this lesson we can get some very wonderful vocabulary. Misdemeanor, a minor crime. Abandon means leave or give up. Hijack is to control a moving vehicle by force. Okay, as we said shortly before. Hopefully you enjoyed the class with me. Thank you so much. Study hard and don't forget to enjoy yourself. See you.